Yeah, I know you guys remember those thumbnails.
I unfortunately do.
Unfortunately. That's because we made them.
Yeah, it was a different time. It was a different time, and, you know, it really worked for us back then.
It kind of did.
And it probably still would, but I don't want to be that embarrassing anymore.
Maybe not.
I look back and I cringe.
Yeah. Listen, we don't get roped into actually the Elsa Gate stuff. The thing
Thank God.
Really left a bad stain on a lot of channels. We didn't really get that label because we were pleading with children, do not watch our content.
You could
please.
you could find a lot of, just find a random Snipper Clips or Mario and Rabbids episodes, and I'm sure I'm at some point, by the way, our channel is not for kids, and that still stands strong. We've never been a channel for kids, even though we do kind of look like it.
And our stuff was undoubtedly served to children because we would get comments from kids saying, well, you know what? I'm a kid and fuck you. I'll watch your channel anyway. Yeah, they just get mad at us for telling them not to watch. It's well, of course you'd get mad. Where's your mom?
Where are your parents?
Yeah. Anytime we get parents, I just chew them out.
Do you? What?
I do. Have you ever seen me be rude to the parents?
No.
We had a pair a couple months ago, and I just asked them why
ago?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull up. We'll have to do a whole episode on comments. I have to find the times where I'm scolding parents because
oh my God,
I can't stand when I'm in my comment section and some mom comes up why are my children watching this? Why are they?
Why are your children watching this?
Why are they watching this? Good question. Good question. Why is your child watching Jaltoid games, which is not on the kids app? And the kids app was designated for kids content. I would regularly search the kids app to make sure that our stuff was not on there. I checked every month.
Did you really?
Yes. I had the kids app on my phone, and that's the only reason I had it, because I just wanted to make sure none of our stuff showed up.
Because we were all 2017, that was peak our Snipper Clips videos. So there are so many comments that are why are they cussing? I thought this channel wouldn't cuss. Stop cussing. Please stop cursing. They say the F word so much.
Yeah, and part of our excuse for using sexualized thumbnails was there's no way a parent is going to see this channel and go, yeah, this is for my child. We thought that would be a deterrent.
There's also paper.
Yeah, most of our thumbnails were kind of weird in that way. Because our shtick was oh, we're cutesy, but we're also edgy. That
was kind of our thing. Because back then, people would hear my voice and then they'd be shocked if they heard me cuss. But now you have VTubers up the wazoo that sound just like me, or even cuter, even kind of a little bit like a baby, and they're saying, fuck my asshole.
Yeah.
And that's all they say, and that's all they do, and that works.
We were ahead of our time.
It doesn't work for me anymore. Nobody's shocked anymore. They're just oh, this bitch again, Amy. Oh, there are so many comments calling me Amy, by the way.
Yeah. That's just, I think it's just people who didn't hear what I said. They think I'm saying Amy.
Amy,
stop! They might hear that instead of Emmy.
Annie too.
Annie, I don't know where you get Annie from. Nobody ever said Annie.
I'll never forget the Amy and the Annie arcs. They're not around anymore. But
Amy makes more sense. Annie does not. At least Amy is one letter off. You could spell it AMY, EMY. Yeah, sure.
That's my that's my dark character.
Yeah, EMY instead of EMI.
No, it's Amy.
Oh, Amy.
Yeah. In Japan, that's Amy's name is spelled Emmy. I think it's Emmy. Emmy. Because it sounds like Amy.
See, maybe they weren't.
There's something there. No, they definitely were.
Well, what if that's how you spell the pronunciation of Emmy in their language? They spell it Amy.
It's not. No. Well, it's still wrong.
You just made the case for that, though.
I didn't mean to make the case.
I'm just saying. You just made the case.
Guys, it's EMI. It's EMI.
EMI. 3 letters, 2 syllables.
Me? That's me.
You're 32-bit.
I'm 30 years old.
You're 32.
I'm not 32.
Yeah.
I'm not 32 yet, thank God.
Soon.
Anyway,
coming soon, 32.
We would put in our channel description not for kids.
Yeah.
We had to do that. And I get that, you know, even when we were younger, YouTube only came out when we were younger, but like teenager younger. Yeah. So we didn't have the YouTube baby experience that some of these other babies are having. But
I had I had a similar experience to that actually with Newgrounds, because we were actually watching a compilation of things that kids were being exposed to with this
which is just
new
disgusting.
age. And I'm like, holy crap, that's like what me and my friends would make back in the day on Newgrounds. And I'm just coming to realize
really bad
that
flash animations.
Maybe I did like stumble onto this stuff when I was younger. And
and you're in a different way.
Yeah, in like a completely different way. Like this stuff wasn't really being called out back then. It was just kind of silly. Like people were doing like it wasn't to the degree, I guess. I think the things that kids are watching now is probably worse.
Honestly.
But the stuff I watched was still pretty like ridiculous. Like you know how one thing that is a theme in the like Elsa Gate stuff is Hitler. I don't know why.
What? Why?
I don't know why. But there's like they use a model of Hitler. And
like a 3D model? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. That's weird.
Listen, that's just like a meme thing. They've always like used Hitler as this thing to like
Newgrounds
project onto like low effort content.
Edgy.
Because back in the day,
edge.
This is something you can look up on Newgrounds. I'm sure it's still there. Oh. This was an entire series made by some guy. And it was just Adolf Hitler around the world in 80 days.
Oh, my God.
And it was just a new submission every day of him in another country.
That's it?
That was it. It was just a JPEG of him just like tweening around like a city. Like,
really?
With it in the backdrop. It was ridiculous.
If you wanted to make easy, edgy content, you just
but that was like the Brainrot back then.
Sprinkle a little Hitler on it.
The same kind of slop. Like just
it really is
dumb
slop too.
Stuff like that. It's crazy to think that maybe I grew up on a similar slop and I didn't really think about it until later because...
Yeah, but now you got like fucking nuggets singing Broken Cotton Eye Joe as a language, and that's what kids are growing up on, and it's ruining their language skills.
I guess so.
I mean, it's like slop. There might have been not saying that there's any, substance to Hitler JPEG in a different country. Right. They're actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's like the same crap. They just didn't have 3D
really
models and
slop.
Shit. Yeah.
It's always been the slop.
Like the kind of stuff that I would make was also slop. We would take the characters from shows and just put them in situations they didn't belong.
Dalton.
And a lot of times it was what? Why would
that's that's the same thing that people do now.
I know,
take
but I was also young.
Shows.
That was the thing. I was like 16 at the oldest when I was doing this stuff because it was just. Yeah, I was surrounded by kids shows, and I'm like, haha, SpongeBob being blown up into smithereens.
When you get older, you're like, haha, I hate Barney. I hate Dora. Let's kill them.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I would make. Like, I made, like, one of the first spam animations I made was SpongeBob getting pied in the face with the explosive pie. That was it. Like, it was...
No, that's actually
but that
really
was a real
funny.
episode. And
that's
so,
funny.
Like, but that was also, like... If a child saw that probably would have messed him up, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, you want to know what messed me up when I was a child? Because I actually did have my own things that disturbed me. Because I used to look up Pikachu and Pokemon, and then I stumbled onto Newgrounds.
Oh, no.
And then I found people just horribly mutilating Pikachu there. And it really messed me up for a while. Just like when I would try to look up some of my favorite characters. And I'm like, oh, fan art. I love looking at fan art. Let's click on this one. And it's realistic Rouge the Bat. The camera's below her, and it's a realistic.
All I have to say,
it's a realistic.
Sorry,
I'm not. You get the idea.
I get it.
I didn't want to see that, and it actually really screwed with me for a long time. Like I think it genuinely traumatized. I can still see it in my head. Same with to call the echidna with a cucumber. That definitely kind of ruined my life for a while.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, at least you didn't grow up with crazier shit like One Man, One Job. Were we all traumatized too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then there
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if kids are seeing stuff even close to that graphic.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't see that. And the closest I got to seeing something like horrific like that, I think it was like Goatsy. Don't look that up.
That's like
somebody spammed shit. My comment section on some drawing with tons of it, and I closed my eyes immediately. I'm like, Dalton, help me.
That's not even the first time I've seen that. Listen, I was part of a group, and one of the leaders of the group came from a forum that we were all a part of.
Yeah.
And one day that forum just fizzled out and died. Yeah. And so he goes back to the forum and just every topic just floods it with Goatsy and meat spin.
Just okay. I'm gonna.
So when you were like, "Help me clean this up," I'm like, "I've made this mess before," so I had no problem cleaning it up.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let everybody know right now that Goatsy was a picture of some dude.
It's a really old thing. You really don't have to describe. Oh my, okay. But listen.
And you never wanted to see those things on purpose. You would only ever accidentally stumble upon it because somebody sent it to you. And then you were traumatized because you can't bleach that out of your memory.
Dear God, I really did not consider that maybe future content isn't going to be as bad as we think.
No, future content is still bad. It is still bad.
We grew up making pretty crazy stuff, right?
I don't want to... No, it's bad in a different way, but it's still bad. Anyway, I'm glad we never got canceled, guys.
They're probably going to come up with a movie. It's going to be the first movie with no English dialogue, but dissectable language that only Zoomers will understand and younger. It'll just be like, and then they're like, and then they're all just laughing. Oh my God. The way I've described Gen Alpha language, it's like the way boomers would have made up a language for. Like, zippity boppity boop.
Oh, that's that schmiggly bibbly.
Like, it's just weird words boomers would have come up with. Like, that's in style.
Yeah.
Man. But like they're not understanding that things that they watch online aren't discernible languages. Like whether it be like sign language or like spoken or written, like
if you can vocal stim it, if you can repeat it and it's like in a pattern and it's memorable, that's just what's gonna happen. It's like okay, weeaboos. Hello, I'm a weeaboo and I'm speaking out. I am looking directly at all the weeaboos right now. You know when we remember Japanese songs, we're just remembering the sounds. We don't really know what we're saying. It's just the sounds. We're just repeating the sounds. Be real. I mean, maybe when we get older, we learn what some of the words are, but it's mostly just repeating the sounds. And that's what a lot of singing is anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you realize half the songs that you're singing about are about sex.
No. Nuh-uh.
I bet.
No, because I know now.
Uh-huh.
And it's not about. It's just about like fluffy things. And you learned that a lot of it is just onomatopoeias, just like sound effect words.
It would be really funny if Japan came out with a really catchy song but it was just full of like obscenities and offensive things. And it's just like, I am an idiot. Ha ha, I'm singing a dumb song. And that's the chorus or something.
Thing is, I would love the shit out of that. And I would repeat it. And I would know that the lyrics are saying I'm an idiot, and I would like it even more.
You would literally scream the chorus after you knew that.
I like how you say Japan comes out with a new song. Like,
well, because you just
Japan.
mentioned Japanese music.
Because anime music.
Exactly. Why? Who do you think would be the most likely country
K-pop.
to do that to us?
It'd definitely be some K-pop song. Because some of them trend over here more than they even do there.
But what country would be malicious enough to like tease us like that?
I don't know. That feels like a loaded question.
A loaded question.
That's a little bit.
The British.
Yeah, but we speak the same language, stupid.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. They speak
we do.
They speak some weird accent over there. See, what is that? What did you just say?
You're stupid. Shut up. Get away from me.
Oh, man. I just realized we have some UK viewers. We're insulting you.
I'm salting you.
Sorry, it's an American tradition. We have to.
I'm salting you, and you're a slug, and you're screaming and writhing in pain. How's it feel? Let me know. How does it feel to be salted? Can you let me know down in the comments below?
Yeah. If you're a slug, tell us what it's like in detail.
Can you please tell me? I'd like to know. I really like slugs and snails.
That should become a copy paste on all of our videos, like a description from a snail.
Live slug reaction was a real thing, you know.
What do you mean live slug reaction? Is this another brain rot thing?
You didn't know about
Is this another brain rot thing?
You haven't seen live slug reaction where the slug is reacting to things? The live slug reaction?
Literally never. What is...
We're going to need to have that in the corner now.
What is that? Is that him reacting to me never hearing about him?
Yeah. Hold up. This is the image.
Listen.
We didn't get canceled.
What?
We didn't get canceled, and that's the moral of the story.
That's the moral? Well, yeah, because we literally didn't target kids.
Yeah, we never made our content. It was never meant to be for kids, and it was never meant to trick kids. Maybe we are just artists.
But we still get the generational trauma. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Yay, trauma!
Everyone still got traumatized from our stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We definitely traumatize you.
And they still love us.
The paper. I see so many comments from you guys that are saying, "I watched you when I was a kid. You guys were around when I was growing up, and I don't even know how to respond because you weren't supposed to be watching our content anyway." But listen, so many of you look back on us fondly.
Of hope.
You look back on us fondly, and I appreciate that. I'm glad that we could be there for you. But at the same time, we are not good role models. We say bad things, and we're nothing but our own kind of brain rot, you know?
No, we're perfect role models. Oh my God. Okay, calm down. Okay. Gosh.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to have our names in the background so people know what our names are. I've just remembered.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I totally just remembered.
The set has not been formally updated yet. The next time we get a Gamer Chad, it will be updated. Okay. Or when we get time to update the set, because we're still learning 3D.
We are.
Which we can update you guys on that if you want. But anyway.
Gamergate. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing.
Gamergate. That's something totally different.
My bad.
Listen.
I'm old.
If you got traumatized as a kid, like unironically... Tell us about it in the comments section. Let's
share our trauma together, everyone.
Because the stuff that we're describing, even if it makes no sense to you because you're too young or you just weren't on the internet at that time, the stuff we're bringing up is stuff you really shouldn't Google.
Dad is here to listen to your woes.
Yeah.
Come here.
Tell us about the stuff that turned you into the weird adult you are and why you landed on this channel.
As long as it's not too weird.
I mean, I don't know how. Should we shame them if it's weird? Because I've heard people like, yeah, I've got a piss fetish because of
I don't want to
YouTube.
hear that, though. I don't want to hear that.
But they still have trauma. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They still have trauma.
Keep it to yourself.
You really think the trauma they're gonna listen? We're asking people for trauma, and you're gonna be like, "But no piss, no pregnancy,
yeah,
no
literally
poop."
no."
But that's like all that they're traumatized by.
Well, okay, but don't tell me if you're into it now. I don't want to know that much. I literally don't want to know that much. Oh my
god, we're not trying to open the floodgates. Holy crap, Emmy!
I'm hammering the floodgates.
All right, this is not a safe space. Do not comment in our comment section.
No. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. No. No. I'm not going to shame you. I'm not going to shame you. No, that's not what I'm. No.
What, you're into pee now?
No. No, just don't tell me that you're into something. I just don't want to know that you're into something. That's all. I regret so much talking about the things that I was into before. Okay, you don't understand, because in a lot of our videos, I'm like, ooh, yeah, stab me. Like I went off about like all the things that I was actually into, and now everybody knows it, and I'm embarrassed about it as an adult. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Some things just need to stay inside of your head or inside of your personal space with your personal friends. Just don't do it. Something we don't have internet safety nowadays. We just say everything and anything. Don't keep it to yourself. There's some things that are just better if you keep it to yourself. This has been a life lesson.
Holy shit, you just spazzed out.
No, I didn't.
My God. You okay?
No. Yes.
See, she's been traumatized too.
Look at me.
The internet does awful things to you.
Do I look like the internet raised me right?
To be honest, if you're anywhere near this channel, the internet didn't raise you right.
Fuck.
What events in your life led you to be listening to this long enough for us to be judging you for listening to us?
I don't judge you. I don't judge you for listening to us. I'm just saying be careful. That's all.
Yeah, I don't judge you because I
literally need you, so I'm not judging you.
I judge you as much as I judge myself for being the person who makes the content that attracts you.
Yeah. I mean, the thumbnail alone is going to be...
It's like, what are we asking for when we put that out there? You know, we get what we ask for. Fans that...
You reap what you sow.
Yep.
We're freaks, and I know that you are freaks, and together we can be freaks.
Yep. If you think the insults are going your way, we insult each other the whole... They know our shtick. They know we just insult each other. It's time for you guys to get some abuse sometimes.
I know you like it.
Yeah. We know you guys like it.
Okay. You always kind of liked it. I always kind of gave them shit before, and they liked it.
We're going to go right back around. Why are you here? Why do you like this abuse?
Oh, yeah.
What events in life led you to be supporting people?
If you're still here, you're a masochist.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I guess we'll make you leave now, huh?
Get out of here.
Look at our other content, huh?
Go watch our old videos.
Get stuck in our content loop.
Make fun of me for being cringe, because if you come back and then you start quoting things that I used to say or anything, I will get embarrassed.
Oh my God.
I will genuinely be embarrassed.
All right. We will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
Ew, I hate when
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry.
Subscribe.
I actually don't love you. I hate every single one of you.
I hate when people say that. Bye.